knew that how many of you knew I was a Zionist? How did you guys know about this and not tell me about it? Seriously, did you guys know that I was a Zionist and nobody ever told me about this? So yes, all of you right now are going, what the fuck? I will show you. I will show you because initially I got a little bit upset about this. And I was going to tear the person a new one for it. But then I stopped and realized, no. I'm not going to tear them a new one. Far better to showcase them on stream so their commentary can be seen far and wide. And people and people of the internet can see what I see. So chat, you may recall a couple days ago, we did a video about Hassan, right? We do, okay, so first and foremost, I'm going to, thank you, 939. Thank you for the gifted so much. Thank you. Okay, so first and foremost, just so there is no confusion, okay? The dictionary definition of Zionist, this is coming from the Oxford Dictionary, okay? A Zionist is defined as a supporter of Zionism, a person who believes in the development and protection of a Jewish nation in what is now Israel. That is the dictionary definition of a Zionist. Okay? It's just you believe that the state of Israel has a right to exist. And thank you, Leo, by the way. So, in my video about Hassan from a day ago, this person decided to commentate. Mr. Puffloyd 9796. Fantastic name, by the way. They commented the following. Why do right-wingers like yourself, again, I'm finding out all sorts of things about myself. I'm right-wing, chat. I'm discovering all sorts of new things about myself today that apparently I'm a right-winger. Did you know that? Did you guys know this and not tell me? I've gone all my life saying I fucking hate politics when in reality I was a right-winger the whole time. Which is going to be really difficult for me to quantify how I'm also left-wing and woke. And I also like DEI, and apparently I'm a Nazi. Chat, I am far more multifaceted than I could possibly realize. Who fucking knew? So apparently, why do right-wingers like yourself and Rev and Asman always misprioritize wrongs and act as if genocide is not the biggest of all bad things? Okay. And last time I checked, there's not a... Okay. Moving on. You Zionists totally ignore everything Israel's doing to hyper-focus on anyone who stands up against it. Again, using the expression Zionist incorrectly. Again, this is Zionists, chat, has now entered into the realm of Nazi and homophobe and misogynist. It is people like Slurkenblorken, whatever the fuck his name is here, has literally taken the word Zionist and completely neutered it. Absolutely completely neutered it. Zionist has no meaning anymore. This person is trying to basically transform the word Zionist into genocide. They are literally trying to transform the English language and change the word Zionist into genocide. Hey, Glurp Plusloid, Zionist. If I actually was a Zionist, that would only mean that I simply think that the country of Israel.
I'm an anime cat girl. Laws do not apply to me.
Correct. Glorpin Schlorpin? Zionist just, if I actually was a Zionist, that would literally just be, I think that the country of Israel deserves to exist, and that is all. It is not tantamount to basically labeling someone as someone genocidal. So, Glurpin Schlorpin, you're fucking wrong. You don't know language. And you trying to transform a word into a slur don't work. Because all you're doing is eliminating any level of power that the word possesses. Zionists has literally become just like Nazi, just like misogynist, just like transphobe, just like homophobe, just like all that. The word Zionist has literally turned into nothing more than, I don't agree with what you have to say, so you have to die. Or you have to be canceled. That is literally all it means now. People like you, Glurpin Schlorpin, has ruined the word. You've taken away its meaning, and now it means nothing. Congratulations, clap cheers, chat. Glurpin Schlorpin has successfully removed meaning from what was once a word of note or even authority.
Cheer 100. I was gonna say, this guy needs to go back to school and re-educate himself. But then I remember that not gonna help.
Yes. Now, moving on. Hyperfolks, anyone who stands up against it, demanding... Oh, come on
Cheer
now,
100
Leo.
Ember. I have that same video of yours pulled up, but I can't see the comments you're seeing.
Sorted by newest first, Leo. So, demanding perfect victims or perfect opposition whilst giving a total free pass to the people actually committing genocide. Okay. For those of you who don't quite remember, the video that I reacted to 1 day ago, technically 2 days ago, I posted it 1 day ago. So, for anyone out there that has forgotten about this video that was literally posted 1 day ago, at no point in the entire video, in the entire 1 hour and 13-minute video, at no point did I offer any form of verbal support or praise or anything of that nature in regards to Israel. At no point. I did not say a fucking word about Israel or anything regarding Israel's conflict. I did not condone them, nor did I decry them. I didn't say a fucking thing. Israel never even came up. Israel was not even a factor. It was strictly focused on Houthi terrorists that actually committed fucking war crimes. Legitimate war crimes against people. So, Glurpin Slorpin, I honestly can't think, and as disgusting as this sounds, and I fully appreciate how disgusting this is, you cannot think of a more perfect victim than innocent civilians that were beaten, SA'd, and slaughtered by Houthi terrorists. I'm sorry, can you give me another perfect victim? That is the very definition of a perfect victim. And as people in these comment section have noted, which I was unaware of, the accusations of this that Hassan tried to deny is based not only upon circumstantial evidence, but based on the bodies that were found.
Some people are perma-triggered. They are addicted to rage. Cheer 100.
And JRC, some people are fucking brain dead, like Glurpin in here. You can't find a more perfect victim than this. As for his perfect opposition, these people were killed by the Houthis. Hello? They were literally killed by the Houthis. I'm sorry, where's your counter argument that they did not commit this crime? Because that was my focus, is that the Houthis committed acts of terror. Where's your counter argument? I see nowhere in here a counter argument to anything I said. Glurpin. Where's your counter argument? Tell me, where in this did you say I'm wrong? Trick question, I'm not, and you didn't say fuck all, because you know I'm right. You were too scared to try and counter argument and instead just read and screamed and called me a Zionist with no evidence to support this, by the way, because again, I didn't actually talk about anything regarding Israel in the video. So you decide to just throw this because you can't actually back up your argument, gamer. You're weeping and screaming like a little child who's butthurt because I don't follow yours and Hassan's ideology. Oh no! Whatever will you do? Are you gonna go cry some more? Let's continue and see what else they have to say. This would be like criticizing the U.S. Army during World War II for still endorsing and enforcing segregation and maltreating their African American vets and fighters during and after the war instead of calling out Hitler for his Holocaust while it was still going on. Sorry, my brain just short-circuited from that stupidity. My brain literally just short-circuited from that level of stupidity. That is a level of stupidity that is so great it defies description. It would be like criticizing the U.S. Army during World War II for endorsing segregation and mistreating American vets and fighters instead of calling out Hitler for his Holocaust. What? And check what? This dumbass literally just tanked his own fucking argument. With this sentence, and yes, we'll get there. This dumbass literally just tanked his own argument. Because the very thing I was calling out was tantamount to the Holocaust, with the Houthi people wanting to exterminate the Jewish people, and did so in those attacks on October 7th. I literally was calling out the Holocaust and nothing else. He literally tanked his own fucking argument. The only way this works is if I basically criticized the tree. This would be like talking about, like, okay, if I criticize the way the Houthis, or Hamas. Sorry, you know me, I mix those two groups up all the time. Hamas. Anyway.
I've read this whole post 4 times, and I've yet to find anything even vaguely constructive about this supposed criticism.
It's not criticism.
This reads like it was written by a 5th grader who just...
Yeah, it's not criticism. It's a little pissant that's reeing against the world. And this makes no fucking sense.
Stupid is as stupid does, and you can't fix stupid. Cheer 100.
Because I literally called out the genocide. I literally called out the quote-unquote Holocaust of this type. And he's saying, why aren't you calling out this is like if you didn't call it the Holocaust. Motherfucker, I did. You just can't accept it because I called it out against the Houthis and the Hamas and the Hezbollah. So I called it out against your team, that is the terrorists. And I didn't call it out against the people that you hate. That's why you're so fucking butthurt. Because the truth is, these people are terrorists. They will kill innocent civilians. You can't accept that. You want to what? You want to just brush that away and say, oh, well, but, Israel. No, motherfucker. Your people. The people you're cheerleading for are the ones that are the terrorists here. You can't deny it. You can't counter-argue it because I'm right. And so you're screaming and screaming and making completely brain-dead arguments, absolute brain-dead arguments, and then saying you people are crazy or pure evil or stupid. I can't figure out which. Crazy. I'm pure. Wait. Chat. Have I graduated? Have I graduated to the level of pure evil? Have I truly graduated to that level? Oh my God, this is so unexpected. I didn't have a speech prepared or anything. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm getting all flushed. I wasn't ready for this. I didn't have a speech. I'd like to thank my mother, and I'd like to thank my father for bringing me into this world and allowing me to be this, quote, pure evil, unquote. Oh my God. Where's my statue? I want my statue. Like, fucking really? Really? I'm pure evil? Again. Name calling. Name calling because not once did Glurpin Schlorpin back up any statement he made.
Let this armchair warrior spend 24 hours in Gaza and see just how his definition of pure evil changes. Cheer 100.
As a civilian, Andrea. Let him spend 24 hours in Gaza as a civilian. Mm-hmm.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby! Don't you put that on us!
And then, of course, P.S. Stop watching 37 clip chimps. You lose the context of what Hassan says. Motherfucker, Hassan doesn't have context. And I let it play through for him. Yeah, this guy is literally... Fuck, I need to actually do a clip of that to put on stream. Yeah, this guy is literally the keyboard warrior. He is literally the keyboard warrior.
Congratulations, Ember, you reached a new level of based. Cheer 100.
Thank you, Scatty. I'm not based. I'm just logical, you know? And then, yeah, so lose the context of what Hassan said. Motherfuckers, Hassan has no context. Hassan just wants to basically slurp and glorp the dick of every Hamas, Houthi, and Hezbollah terrorist in the world. No, it's not going to end up in a Rev video. It is not. So yeah, 2 replies here. This one said, he replied to this person. Okay, so this person, Cartoon, said, I don't know if you know this, but we can actually talk about multiple issues at once. Must be like, this is the mind-exploding news to Schlurp and Glurpin here. Like, we can talk about how what the Israel government is doing is bad, but we can also talk about how supporting a terrorist organization is also bad. Oh-ho! I'm sorry that's a difficult concept for you to understand. I'd rather say both are bad instead of supporting one cause as the lesser of evil, especially when the lesser evil involves sex slavery of children. Yes. Like, in the lesser of two evils thing, Glurpin Schlurpin picked the decidedly wrong side on this. Like, you absolutely, if you want to criticize what the state of Israel is doing and how they're doing it, fine. As long as it's factual, fine, go for it. But don't not criticize the terrorist organization. And then Glurpin Schlurpin actually responded, oh, this should be fun. Funny, you never talk about the genocide then. You only go after the only people actually fighting against it while you decry any form of action against the genocide besides sitting on one hand and then shedding crocodile tears once the Palestinians go the way of the Native Americans, crying about how it was so tragic but it was far more important to waste time attacking anyone lifting a finger to stop it. Oh, he's one guy in chat. He's one guy. Buckle up. It rings hollow and stinks of hypocrisy when you claim to be against genocide, but all your actions are in support of it. Motherfucker, what did cartoons do? Cartoons, gamer. Damer, you're based. You said you can be critical of both people, and he's still talking about critical. But your actions are in support of it. Motherfucker, what actions? He literally said you can criticize both. You can criticize the Israeli government and criticize the Houthi, Hamas, and Hezbollah. How are his actions in support of it? Genocide is far worse. No, I'm going to say terror. Okay, actually, no, incorrect. Genocide is far worse. And what do you think the Houthis, Hamas, and Hezbollah are trying to do? You don't think that the Houthis, Hamas, and Hezbollah are trying to affect genocide also? They want to literally wipe the state of Israel and all Israeli people off the fucking map. Okay? They want to literally wipe them off the map and wipe them from history. Here's a news flash, blurpin' schlorpin'. That's genocide, you dumb fuck. That literally is the definition of genocide. To want to eliminate an entire people from the planet. Even if you're delusion about the Houthis doing child slavery. It is literally fucking documented, you asshat. Okay, I'm done reading Glurpin Schlorpin because he's clearly just going to be one guy in the worst way possible with absolutely zero facts possible. He is a denier. He's literally Hassan. He is denying that the Houthis did anything wrong. And saying, oh, there's no child slavery. Dude, Google it. In 5 seconds of Googling, you could probably find the child slavery notations from numerous sources. Like, oh my fucking God. This guy is sick in the head. I'm actually not going to read any of the rest of that paragraph because the fact that he is a Houthi supporter. Glurpin Schlorpin, and actually no, we're going to get his name right. Okay? So the cheap seats can hear. Thank you. I'm ranting. Let me rant. Glurp Puffloyd is his name. Okay? Glurp Puffloyd is a genocide denier and a Houthi terrorist supporter. That is who he is. Let's take a look at his channel. Oh, look at that. He doesn't have any content. Will you look at that? He has a channel with 6 subscribers. Interesting, there's no videos. No videos present, chat, but he has 6 subscribers somehow. Interesting. Yeah, so, Glurp? No, Revan, I'm not flexing my numbers over him. Not at all. Because if I was flexing my numbers, I'd actually say what my subscriber count on YouTube is and what my viewer counts are. I'm not going to do that. Because it's unnecessary. It's immaterial to the discussion at hand. Subscriber counts, view counts means nothing. He is factually wrong. And he has literally outed himself. Whoops. Get back there, you. He has literally outed himself as a terrorist sympathizer and as a terrorist supporter. And guess what? This little bit is probably going to go on my YouTube channel.
Cheer 100. I disliked his comments. That's the extent of what I'll do.
Good, Leo. Good. That should be it. Because you know what? I wanted to comment on it. I was very tempted to comment on that and rip this guy a new one. But I didn't. I said, no, I'm not going to do that. That's not the way to do it. I'm going to talk about it on stream. I'm going to show his comments on stream. And I'm going to post this segment of the stream on YouTube. So everyone can see it. Anyone that chooses to tune into my videos can watch the video and see what this insanity that this person is spewing and how they are a supporter.
I am not that big a person. Ember Paradox currently sits at 21,000 subs. Cockglorp Schroper.
Thank you, Prince. So, yeah, I'm going to probably post this segment on my YouTube channel just so it can get out there that these are the kind of people that are out there. That I think this might be the first time I've had someone comment on my channel that is just an open terrorist sympathizer. Openly supports terrorism on my channel. I think that's a first for me. And I'm leaving it there. I'm not going to delete that comment either. It's staying up. Because I want everyone to see it.